What is up? This is the Queen's Wands, and I'm about to do some real talk. All right. I don't know how long it's gonna be. You will hear the fan in the background because it's hot as hell. Okay, ain't nobody got time for that. Um, so I figured that the topic tonight should be not about love, not about just do it, but I was kind of thinking about some stuff that bothered me a little bit. So honestly, I was thinking about how I hate the divide of the man versus the woman situation stuff. Um, that really annoys me a lot. Um, I know it goes deeper than that because what I'm noticing is that it's not just the men saying women ain't shit. It's not just the women saying men ain't shit. That's not what just bothers me. It bothers me. It's the undertone to everything. Like it's people who are fucking miserable. Like just honestly, like that's just the vibe that I get. I get people who act like they're not. Like they swear for everything. Like they swear that they're happy alone because they're saying they have no drama. But why do you keep assuming that because you're in a relationship it has to be drama? Like I saw this post today, y'all, and it blew my mind. What these women be saying, it blew my mind, you guys, and it's men too. But this was particularly like women talking on this one. They only had two options. It was either be in a relationship and get fucked over. That was the one option, or be single and be happy. There was no option in, but I'm like, what? I'm like, why do you, huh? And I get the comment like, I would rather be single than to be in a relationship to get fucked over. That's great. But who says that the man is going to do that to you, or your next relationship, that's what's going to happen? Or because the way that I got it and the way that people are talking is almost like they'll stay single for life. Like this is what's going on. Before they even try though. Like they're not even giving me trying vibes. They're not even giving me, you know what, I'm going to go on this date with this young man that has asked me out. It is not even giving that. They're giving me, I have no time for nobody. Like, and it's like, because you're miserable, you're hurt, and you have a little issue. Let's just be real. You have a little issue, and instead of, addressing the issue and really dealing with it and understanding and dealing with it wouldn't have you talking like that. If you have dealt with these issues of betrayal or whatever it was that you've been through before, you wouldn't even think like this. Promise you. You would literally be like, I believe in love, and when the time is right, it will come. And I believe that there's somebody out there for me. No, I don't want to play no games, so of course I'm not going to play no games. But you wouldn't be like in a position where it just seemed like you're just all like how I see it is somebody who's just, they wound themselves up. They tied them own selves up. I don't know how you could do it, but you tied yourself up and you know what I'm saying? Like your mouth is all muffled. You don't want to open it. You can't open the door because you're tied up. You're sitting down. You're fucked up. It's like you choose to be bound is what that is pretty much. Because of your baby daddy that you chose. Like I see a lot of stuff that like we all chose everybody we had children with. You know that, right? And we also chose who we would continue the relationship with. So why are you're backwards. You guys are so extremists. You gave all your heart to this one not one, could be multiple. But you gave your whole everything to this motherfucker who fucked you over multiple times. It wasn't just once. Let's be real. You didn't just one time realize that this motherfucker wasn't shit. And then you was like, this is over. No, you kept arguing, fighting, fussing, and all that bullshit, and carried that shit on, believing and listening. So being an extremist in this situation is going from one extreme to the next. Like you went from, I'm going to give my all to a nobody ass nigga to, I'm not going to give my all to nobody at all. Like it makes no sense because you made the wrong decision. So you don't trust your own judgment. That's how I'm seeing it. It's breaking all down to me. It makes sense. Okay, so y'all don't trust your judgment. That's what it is, because how can you be so afraid to love? I don't get it. Or afraid to try or be friends with somebody or date. You don't trust your own judgment because you fucked up before. So now you think you don't even know, right? Because whoever you get into a relationship with could be. That's crazy. When you could just literally, and this is just me venting and talking it out, take your time and say next when that one just, you see the red sign, the red flags. It really isn't that hard and that serious. We're making this relationship thing harder than what it really is. This is what I told my husband. I told him this like a couple of months ago. I said, I don't really see us doing a lot of arguing. I'm not saying that. I'm just not. I don't see a reason. I mean, I know we'll have disagreements. I know we'll have things will happen, accidents. But I don't just see just a combative relationship for what? Like, who's doing what? What are you doing? You know what I mean? And then if something is not feeling right, you speak up, you open your mouth, we communicate. It's just as simple. Like, we make things very hard. We're supposed to be friends with these people first. We're supposed to be best friends with the person that we're about to get into a relationship with and fall in love with. That's just how I feel. And even then, yeah, people can fuck you over. It's been done to me. It's happened to me. Did I lose faith? No. For a little bit, maybe. But then I realized that I believe in love. Like, how can you not? There's so many people on this planet. I can't just say everybody on this motherfucking planet ain't shit. So I'm not going to give my heart out or try. No. What I told myself was I'm going to give certain people, what is it called? I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give my relationship a chance. I'm going to give my marriage a chance. I'm going to give this a chance. That starts with me first. That's why when we be pointing the finger at people, men ain't shit, women ain't shit, you ain't, we're still not perfect either. I'm sure we've did some fuck shit too. I'm sure but sometimes you can't even tell a woman that. You can't tell us as women sometimes that, what, we ain't perfect? I'm the whole package. Sounding all like that too. Talking like that, I'm the whole package. Okay, bitch. Like, that ain't even attractive to some people, a lot. So you can't be the whole package. You just have to know that there's someone for everyone. Your vibe will vibe with somebody and you'll feel it. And then if he's acting stupid, if she's acting stupid, you can notice those things very early on. We don't have to rush it. You don't have to like somebody and then get in a relationship immediately. You literally can just be their friend for a long time, for years. And then, because then the question for me is, if nobody ain't shit, do we at least have good friends? Male friends, women friends, opposite sex? Do we at least have that? Because I know you have some good friends, or is all your friends hoes? Because you know how the niggas get down and how the bitches get down. So we need to, now it sounds like the environment that we're putting ourselves in to find these people, or to even, it doesn't sound good at all. It sounds like the environment's all fucked up. Maybe you should change your environment. But one thing I don't like is the against. Because like I said, everybody thinks different. Everybody is different. Everybody acts different. Some people are bullshitters. You didn't know. But when you found out, you handle that. Simple. And you move along because you're that boss. Like, it's simple. We don't have to cry about it. We can say, oh my God, that nigga ain't shit. Oh my God, that bitch ain't shit. She fucked me over. He fucked me over. And you move along. Simple. There's other people. You don't have to give everybody a try, but you should at least, like I said, feel a vibe or something. Don't you pray to God? Don't you have... I know there's got to be an angel on your shoulder. You got to have discernment that say, or uh-huh. But that couldn't be to every single body you cross, is what I'm saying. The mentality to say, I would rather be alone than to be in a fucked up relationship is great. We get that. But like I said, who says that the relationship has to be fucked up? Who said that? I would rather be alone and get done by. We all know that. That's common sense. I mean, I guess some people would want to be in fucked up relationships. I don't think they really want to be there. I know they're there. I know they're there. But would they rather like have a better mate? Yeah, they would. What happened though? Most of those people who are still in those fucked up situations, they really feel really hard and they cannot see themselves without that person no matter what, even though they're crazy, like even though they're abusive, even though they cheat, even though whatever. That's their problem though. That's not your problem. Your problem shouldn't be what somebody else's problem is. That's why I'm like, as a single person, I'm not single. But the single people that I see who act like they're happy being single, but then they spew out all this evilness about men or women, it's crazy to me. Like, you can't possibly be welcoming in anybody with that spirit. I'm sorry. What spirit? How? With that mentality? I know the same things you guys know. I know that people are bullshitters. I used to be a bullshitter. I know that a lot of people ain't shit. But what makes us different? That I believe in love, and I'll say I'll get married to the person that I love, and he's a great guy. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Like I've not caught him doing nothing. So to me, I'm like, what are they saying? And this is, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because it's just how y'all be judging people. So you didn't want to date the nigga that worked at Safeway because he worked at Safeway and his car wasn't as up to par. But he was a good guy. You didn't want to date the girl that worked down at that Salvation Army because she worked at Salvation Army and she had to catch the bus to work. And you were like, and she didn't dress, like she didn't have the Jordans or the extra, you know what I'm saying? Or the booty that you wanted. Like, that's why. You guys are looking for the outside first. And then you're like, going the wrong route. Instead of just considering people as friends and then letting things flow. If you like somebody, your whole inside will tell you as it goes, but you won't know until you actually start to get to know people. You really don't. You just can't. You will never know. You don't know if you like somebody or not just because of what they look like. They can be unattractive and they can be the most best person in the world. But the people who are like, I'll never. I'll be alone all my life. I don't even want to go on a date. Well, don't. But I'm sitting here like I can see past through that bullshit. And I see so many people, her team, they are so in pain because of the shit that they went through. And they're scared. They're hella scared. They're like, I don't want to go through it again, pretty much. I don't want to deal with it again and stuff. Who said you have to deal with it again? I know people who chose the wackest people. And now they want to complain. I saw you choose these people. The people that was not shit and you knew they wasn't shit before you even chose them and you was on these niggas and had babies, multiples. I saw it. And now niggas ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit, but you knew that was a dope dealer. You knew that was a whatever. You knew that how he talked. You knew he be hitting people. You knew that he don't like to do shit and he ain't really like emotional and you knew that before you even got deep into the bullshit and you still thought you were special. Nobody is special. Not even me. I'm just saying like by what I mean is even, anything could happen. You understand? Nobody's that damn special to where it's like, I can change that person. That person is going to have to want to change. That's why you need to get somebody who is like, kind of like majority okay. You're going to find little things that might bother you, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal as long as they treating you right. Anyways, I just venting because I don't like the thing about the verses. It really pisses me off. Women this, men that, men this, women this, men that, women this. Because you're generalizing, you're categorizing whole groups of people, and it bothers me. I'm not in that group, and a lot of people aren't. There are a lot of people who are happy, who are generally happy with who they're with and themselves and the potential. And there's also single people who are happy, of course, to be single, but they are also open to a relationship and not so mean. Quit being so fucking mean.